This is going to be the only warning that I'll give you because the video you're about to watch is going to show some of the most disgusting, weirdest, craziest YouTube tutorials that actually exist on the website. They are completely uncensored, so you can look these things up and they actually exist. The reason being is because they are under the guise of education, which means you can basically post about it because you're educating people on said topic. We're just going to see how far people stretch this, and obviously a lot of this is going to have to be blurred, but feel free to do your own research. And then on the other side of things, there's also some tutorials that make zero sense, but we're also going to have some fun and look at that. With that being said, we have a lot to do, so grab your popcorn and maybe a barf bag and let's do this. All right, so we're gonna start off with a bang with a channel called Kevin Leonardo. This is the guy. You may or may not have seen him before, hopefully not. This may be your first exposure, but it certainly won't be your last. And now we're gonna filter by his popular videos, and you will see that the #1 video with 50 million views posted 9 months ago is removing butt hairs using Nair Cream, a visual guide. And you're probably thinking to yourself, there's no way that when I click on this video, I'm actually going to be getting a visual guide to this guy removing his butt hairs.
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now.
Oh my God.
All right, so step one.
4 seconds into the video and they're already blasting you in your face with that. That's crazy. That is crazy. And it doesn't even stop there. If you accidentally hovered over this on your YouTube home screen, within 4 seconds, you would be getting absolutely blasted in the face with something that you probably thought you'd never see up close.
Is to squeeze this cream onto your hand. So I'm going to be doing just that.
I mean, look, like I'm all for self-care and I want to make sure that if you guys are not taking care of yourself, you are. But the fact that this is on YouTube, this is crazy. I can't watch this. All right, but you know this exists. I'm not lying to you. And also I can't, it's like staring at me. You didn't have to wink your third eye at us. Yeah, I mean, this video is certainly getting age restricted, but it is what it is. I think that's hilarious. All right, let's move on because there's a lot more on his channel. So again, filtering by popular, we also have Trimming Pubes and Testicles, a visual guide. He loves his visual guides, and this has 12 million views, and it's a 7-minute long video. You'll see that some of these are watched because I had to preview them because I have to make sure on certain things, but let's go ahead and click in. Hopefully there's nothing crazy at first.
I'm going to show you how
it's the first frame. I just clicked. This guy is completely immune to being embarrassed or shamed. It's insane. I have to click beyond. I can't. How do I get to your face? Show me your face. Okay.
And ship right to your doorstep. Also at the links below. Honestly, all my links are below, so just check the links below, okay?
Check the links below, but do not look at what he is carrying below his package because his package is really self-contained. There is a lot going on there, and the fact that, I mean, he's truly shameless, this guy. But I will say, like, on a positive note to this, I know it's like we're making fun and having some laughs, but there's certain people, they don't grow up with like father figures. They don't know how to shave. They don't know how to shave that area. And you know, I guess it's good that YouTube's allowing this. It's just crazy just to witness how there's like zero barrier. You could just click into the video and just blast it with something X. All right, there's more. Okay, so this is a video posted by the New York Magazine. It's called Radical Beauty Inside a Naked Yoga Class, Bearing is Caring. And they at least give you a nice little warning saying the following video contains imagery of nudity. Now, I've never experienced, yep, there you go, a naked yoga class, but there's certainly a lot going on there. And you could just search this up on YouTube. Like, you could just be chilling, maybe get this recommended to you, and then all of a sudden it looks like you're watching something X-rated, and you're just out here trying to get some New York Magazine recs. Yeah, there we go with it. This isn't the only nude yoga on YouTube though, I'll note. There's actually a ton of it. It's one of like the biggest niches on YouTube. So here's another video that just exists that you could just like search up. So there's actually an entire playlist that I'm ashamed to have found, but it's exactly what you'd expect it to be. I mean, it's just an entire nudity playlist that you can just go through and I guess have fun with if you're that type of person. I guess it's, so I think stuff like this is because it's art. So I think that's what it is. Like if it's considered art, then you're able to show it. I feel like that is the rule of thumb here. So it's art or education basically protects all of these videos. Okay, I know Twitch is dealing with this right now because like I know there's some Twitch streamers that like basically want to like put a cam like directly showing some of their certain areas, and so instead they try to like paint their bodies and do use like body art. Yeah, there's a lot going on YouTube that you probably weren't aware of. You think it's all Mr. Beast, Sambucha, right? All these like family-friendly creators making like these pretty inoffensive videos. Bam, couple clicks away from getting naked photo workshop with Ludmilla. All right, so for this one, it's posted by Men's Health. I'm not gonna scroll up yet because I don't want to jump scare my editor, and so I'm trying to just do something nice by not showing it at the get-go. But this is titled, Make Your Blank Bigger Naturally with Your Hands. And the video itself is literally this guy stretching his manhood, and he's saying, buy some, obviously this is blurred, but buy some coconut oil, and he's just gonna like pull loose skin. This is just crazy. And you do 20 a day, 20 of these exercises a day. And it's going to result result in, I guess, some growth. This is crazy. It's crazy this is on YouTube. All it is an age-restricted video, which means if you are 18 plus on YouTube, you yourself can look up, make your blank bigger naturally with your hands. It's disgusting, but it exists. But it's also educational. So if you are curious as to how to do it, there's a video for you. All right, let's bring it back to a bit of a lighter topic for a second. And this is how to be racist and not get in trouble. Al Jokes makes this video, so let's go ahead and be tutorialized on how to be, I guess, inoffensively racist.
First way you can be racist without getting in trouble is if you have a good sense of humor. Most people will generally understand you're using humor if you employ one of these two methods.
Okay.
Number one, you say something super out of pocket, very casual. Man, I want to go to the Indy 500. All the other races suck. What's your least favorite race? Blacks. This also works in reverse. If you purposely take something not
I've actually made a video titled My Least Favorite Minorities, and I think which race is better, but I'm obviously not talking about like races. I'm talking about like the Indy 500. So I have some experience with this. I feel like this is actually a lot of my shorts. I make content like this.
Together. Another way you can get away with being racist is if you one-up your own race. So like if you're Mexican, you rip on Asians by saying Asians suck at driving, it's not okay. But if right after you rip on Mexicans saying Mexicans are ruining this country, it is okay. Now since I technically just ripped on Asians and Mexicans,
so you have to kind of be self-deprecating about your race.
But we don't make fun of white. If you aren't feeling confident in your ability to use a sense of humor, or you feel like you don't understand social interactions enough, here's a list of groups it's always okay to make fun of because everyone hates these people.
White woman, feminist, the British, the French, the French,
now, some people say it's never okay to be racist, even if you're joking. And those people are white women.
Okay, pretty standard tutorial. You just basically have to be self-deprecating and not take it too far. Be pretty casual with your racist jokes. I mean, okay. I think that's useful. It's good that this tutorial is up. Maybe teach some people who are trying to transition from being actual racists to just being like one of the boys. I think that's good. It's good that this exists. All right, here's a tutorial on how to sit on a chair the easy way.
Approach the chair.
Okay.
Now turn around. Sit on the chair. Continue sitting on the chair.
Okay, looks easy enough.
And now begin to slowly disappear.
What? Where'd he go? And why did I get autoplayed to a Pepsi with lemon? Well, hold on. Okay, I accidentally just learned how to pour Pepsi into a cup with some lemon. All right, well, that was useful. Now I know how to disappear in a chair. Not sure that that's the craziest one we've seen today, but nonetheless, it's a YouTube tutorial that exists. All right, here's a YouTube tutorial on how to blink, which I think is super useful, and it's coming from an Indian guy who, I mean, thank you so much for this. This is gonna be super useful.
As a person who has been blinking all my life, I have the expertise to make a video on this topic. So yeah, without further ado,
let's hear it, buddy boy.
This is the official tutorial on how to blink. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.
That deserves way more views than 3,500. I think that's great. If there is a problem, there's an Indian guy fixing it. That is true, and it's pretty useful. All right, so now we have a video titled How to Subscribe on YouTube in 2020. So it's a very specific year in which they teach you how to subscribe to YouTube, and it's pretty tough. It's not something that you can do on your own. You certainly need somebody to help you, and so I'll be the person to help you. So go ahead and put your mouse down here to the subscribe button, and then you're gonna go ahead and click it, and then you're subscribed, and then that's it. And then you see all of my videos just like that. Was that a good call to action? Hopefully you guys subscribed. If not, it's okay. Anyways, all right, here's a video from Bill Nye titled How to Talk to an Alien. I feel like this could be useful. How would you address them and represent the human race? We should know this.
Just like on just like Star Trek. Everybody speaks English very well. Sometimes they have accents.
Why does he sound like Joe Biden? Is he losing it as well?
We think we know how we came to be here on our world. We've studied this. How did you come to be? What are you doing here? We've worked for millennia, or many orbits of the sun to reach this level.
I feel like he's eviscerated already. Bill Nye is not going to be like patient speaking to aliens.
Orbits ago, and that life itself started on our world about 3 billion orbits ago. When did life start on your world? And let me say, it's a nice hat.
I feel like this just isn't great advice. If an alien were to come down, the only person who can truly save us and talk to the aliens face to face is Mr. Beast and LeBron James. Those are the only two candidates that I think are respected enough on this earth as people who we should put forth.
And then he or she would say, well, it's my helmet, it's my space.
Why is there an assumption that there's he or she aliens? Of course there's not he or she aliens. Oh, whatever. Aliens are gonna be like them. They're gonna be like it's. Aliens are not like how we think of people. I feel like Bill Nye is pretty limited in his thinking, despite being on Big Think. I don't know, something in Bill's face tells me he knows that we are not alone. Obviously not. Who thinks we're alone? If you think we're alone, please let me know, because then I can know to ban you, because that's irrational. There's obviously aliens is my point. All right, this is gonna be useful. This is how to clap with one hand. Wait, what? Hold on, this is actually going to be useful here.
One-handed clap is a cool party trick that is sure to impress your friends.
Yeah, I need to do that.
It might be useful if you're in a position where you need to clap, but one hand is otherwise occupied and you don't mind looking like a total spanner.
All the time, if I have a water.
Take your dominant hand, I'm a lefty, and bend your wrist back so it's perpendicular to your arm.
That's not
It's important
perpendicular.
to remember to keep your palm and wrist rigid, otherwise it won't work.
Okay.
However, keep your fingers loose, as only they should move. Then, move your hand forward and backwards quickly. With a bit of luck and practice, your fingers should flick forward and backwards too, causing them to clap against your palm.
Let me know if you hear this. You could hear it. Tell me you could hear that, because that actually hurt my wrist a lot, so hopefully I got something out of it. Good to know. This exists on YouTube as well, how to clap with one hand. That's a pretty decent tutorial. Not that weird, actually. I feel like there's actually some use case to that. All right, here's a tutorial on how to drink water, and it has 3.4 million views, and it looks like a serious video, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Tuturuan ko kayo kung paano uminom ng tubig.
All right.
First, kailangan nyo ng drinking glass.
Okay. I have a drinking glass right here. Okay, I guess I could skip that, right? That step is not for me.
So, bago kayo uminom, kailangan
What is she
nyo
speaking? Is she... I'm gonna say Thai?
Like, mahalaga ang bibig sa pag-inom ng tubig. So, kailangan bago kayo uminom ng
Your mouth
tubig,
needs to be relaxed, okay?
Ganito. Teka, kinakabahan ako.
Why are you nervous? Don't you do this like every day of your life?
Ready na kayong mag-drink ng water. So, kailangan yung bibig nyo, naka-O shape siya, ganito.
Okay.
Tapos, yung tubig nyo, kailangan unti-unti lalapat lang dito, ganyan. So, yun, may
Why is she edging me?
namali kayo na structure.
Okay, I understand. The structure is important. When do we get to the actual drinking? Honestly, the way that we should talk to aliens should be like this. We should teach them how to do our most basic function, which is food and water, which we necessitate. This girl's level's better than Bill Nye. Also, why does she have so many dislikes? Disclaimer, these stunts are performed by professionals. Do not try this at home. Okay, here's a very real video titled How to Open a Locked Door with a Banana. Okay, so if you're ever locked out, let's see what you can do. All right, you have a banana. I guess you just shove it in the lock. Okay, that was chaotic. This has 15 million views. How to Be Basic. It's an old channel. They used to do like a ton of tutorials. I was actually shocked to not see them more on this list of the crazy tutorials, but maybe because these are actually like in jest, they're not actually like true. So, all right, so this video is titled How to Be Straight. So it's a tutorial for sexuality. I can attest to this because as a straight person, I feel like this is easy. This is just inherent. So let's see if I agree with it.
I look like all I care about is not shaving, showing up on time,
That delay is crazy.
and getting to Ruby Tuesdays. This wall is my enemy. You are being a huge bitch. Bring me the Applebee's. Bring the Applebee's to the house.
Can we just take a pause real quick? Was he making a hole in the wall via punch joke and then that straight people like going to Applebee's? Is Applebee's or whatever a straight place? Do gay people not eat at Applebee's?
My job? I go on Tinder dates. You better not make me punch this wall! God. I'm an engineer who does bioscience in an office at an accounting firm.
I feel like he's not making the point he wants. What I'm getting, that's like how to be like white. I feel like he's giving like white guy. Like it's a very specific type of straight person. He's doing like straight white dude, but like just straight, because that could be like a guy or a girl. You could be a baby. You could be an adult. This is just not very encompassing, but it seems like the comments liked it. The wall is my enemy made me lose it. I feel like that's a stretch. Maybe I'm just missing it. Okay. Is this offensive? I don't think so. Are you guys offended? Probably not. All right, here's a video that I always, for some reason, I feel like the community that just hates me the most is the furry community, despite the fact that I've showed nothing but admiration for the furry community, and I think that honestly they're one of my favorite communities to ever exist in all of eternity. But we are going to be looking at how to be a furry because, you know, it can be learned. You're not born wanting to be a furry, and so let's see how you become one.
So you clicked on this video because you decided to be a furry?
Yes, true.
Well, okay then. In this training video, you will learn about all the things you need to know so you can be a fluffy, whatever species you are.
Okay.
Watching television. If you want to watch some television, then you should consider watching something less human. What's this? Humans having emotions and feelings? Old news. Furries is where
what are
it's
we
at.
watching? Show
Watch
me.
Agretsuko or BNA instead. Now you can watch anthropomorphic animals going through the harsh reality that we call life.
Okay, quick question about furries. This is like a genuine question if you're a furry watching this and I actually want to be tutorialized on how to be a furry. Do you like remove the costume in any situations? Like if you're hanging out with other furries behind closed doors. I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you sleep with it? Do you shower with it? Do you treat it like a yarmulke? Like is it only like presented in public? What is the extent to which you are a furry? I just don't understand it. Like teach me. Let me know. I can just Google it. It depends on the individual furry. Usually a furry will only wear the costume, aka fursuit, when doing something related to the fandom. That's what I had thought. Say like this is me like 6 years ago. Curiosity from a non-furry furry. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's the question that I was really looking for. Like, do you guys, you know, with the suits on? All right, this is from Pinely, a creator. I've actually watched some of his videos before. They're pretty solid. How to steal a YouTube video. I can teach you that, honestly. I feel like this video right here is me stealing YouTube videos, or at least compiling, reacting, and making light of them, which, you know, maybe there's value to that, probably not. But hey, we're all here, we're having fun. Anyways, Pinely, we're not gonna watch this entire thing just because I don't want to like, you know, completely just watch an 11-minute video. But how to steal a YouTube video, you just take it, change some stuff, react to it a bit. That's how to properly steal a YouTube video. If you just want to steal it, I mean, just download this video and re-upload. I'm actually curious, if you download this video right now that you're watching and then re-upload it, if I don't do anything, does YouTube take it down? Because I probably won't take it. I'm being honest with you, I probably won't take it down. And hopefully that doesn't inspire people to do that, but I guess I just incentivized it. Okay, now it's time, how to hide a body. Way too many views on this video. I don't want to incentivize these type of comments, but please let me know in your opinion what the best way to hide a body is. I'm always curious what people think. I think it tells a lot about a person.
Oh no. Looks like you just murdered somebody.
Oh really? I thought he just passed out.
That's not what happens when you hit someone in the—
Wow, this reminds me of Nigahiga, like their skits.
You mad at me?
Not if I can help it.
What do you mean?
They won't find out.
How?
Because I am going to teach you how to hide a body.
Yay!
For the kids at home who would like to follow along, here are some supplies that you will need. Some disposable bags.
Okay.
Some choppy chop items.
Okay.
And a bit of imagination.
That's it. All right, so we have a body, move body, search pockets, bag it up, dispose the body, play dumb, and profit. Feels pretty linear. Feels like it's a path that most of us could take. Okay, great. I feel like that's good instructions. All right, so this guy has put out a video how to mew properly. If you don't know what that is, it's like when people start like doing that and then they have like a fully refined chin, like the, you know, like that troll face, like they have like the crimson chin. It just comes out really nicely, extends your jawline. Now, the real way to get this, if you want to know, is to lose weight, because when you have less buccal something fat, buccal, let me look this up. Buccal fat is what it's called. So when you have like less buccal fat, then it looks like you have a more defined jawline. But I do still want to see mewing, which is the technique to get that proper jawline in any case.
If you struggle with literally just breathing through your nose, this is like level 1, and you have to practice level 1 before we can go on.
All right, hit me, Hamza.
So try this. Close your mouth and swallow the spit that's in your mouth, and however your mouth ends up, especially your tongue, keep it like that. As soon as you swallow that spit or maybe some water, whatever's happened, so you know your tongue will be automatically pressed at the roof of your mouth. This is the correct mewing posture. Keep it like that. So this is the easy cue to get into the mewing posture. You swallow and you keep everything there. Anytime you're unsure if you're mewing correctly, all you have to do is literally just swallow your spit, swallow some water, and you'll automatically be in the correct position. Have the discipline to hold that position of your mouth and especially your tongue. Most people stop here and wonder why they don't make much progress. That's because they may be mewing. Best case.
Oh, I'm out of breath. I can't be mewing this long. Oh my gosh. Does mewing actually work? I don't know if there's like, if it's like pseudoscience, like no FAP, but. All right, how to solve 1 + 1. We have a 2-minute and 47-second video.
1 + 1.
What do we got?
Step 1, realize that you don't know the answer.
Okay. This guy's great.
Step 2, realize that you've never known the answer.
Wow, that's steep. I like this guy already. Looks like Sean Evans kind of.
Step 3, get your calculator.
Oh, come on, that's a cop-out. I thought we were doing pen and paper.
Step 4, your calculator has a solar panel. Make sure adequate light is hitting that panel.
Is that what that is? I guess so, because I've never seen a calculator use batteries.
Step 5, run a test. If 13 times 49 gives you 637, that means the calculator is working correctly.
That's good advice. You want to calibrate
Step 6, press 1.
Okay, what comes next? Like, I feel like we're missing a lot of parts here. You can do it.
Step 7, press plus.
This video is way too underrated to have 47 likes. This is incredible. This is comedy at its purest.
Step 8. Calm yourself down. Step 9. Press 1.
Okay, and then the big
Step
reveal
10,
comes.
Scream into a pillow.
No, you got
Step
this.
11. Sit down and brace yourself before you find out the answer.
You're gonna be shocked, man.
Step 12. Double check that you still have plenty of light reaching that solar panel.
Okay.
13. Press equals.
Here it comes.
2.
All right, 2 is the answer. That's how to solve 1 + 1. You just punch in a calculator or you just do it in your head. All right, I'm just gonna leave you with one final tutorial, which we won't be watching, but I will be hovering over it. It has 50 million views 15 years ago and is titled One Man, One Jar. And that's the only context I will be giving to you, and I will just be hovering over it. But trust me, I'm going to have to remove my cursor in about 3, 2, 1. I'm out of there. So watch that if you'd like, but really don't. Like, please don't act like I told you to do that, because I'm telling you not to do that. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content, make sure to click here, Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.